Greetings, everybody. So, I am Sesserdrix. I am the person who wrote Sesserdrix's all-in-one Necromancer guide, and this is going to be a video series based on... based on the guide, but with the goal of trying to give you a visual idea of the camps that I talk about in the guide. Instead of just having the words of it and then needing to go there and figure out what it looks like yourself, the whole point here is you'll be able to get a good look at it. Now, for those of you who've been following the guide for a while, you'll probably know that I have been trying to get videos up for a good long while. For a number of reasons, that has never really taken off. There are a couple videos out there, such as my Cordelia Minster video. I did one for the Aviac Island once, Charasis video. There's a number of videos that are out there that sort of do this, but they're all really disconnected, and they were my attempt to try to make this Necro Guide in a video form before I really had an idea of how I was going to do it. Since then, I sort of set a pause on those videos, and I tried doing a second attempt. And in the second attempt, what I was going to do is I was going to make a new Necromancer, and with this new Necromancer I was going to level them up so that way you could see the camps and how they work from the perspective of somebody who's actually leveling through them again. Now, for a number of reasons, which all just come down to limited free time, being a graduate student, I have very little expendable time that I can put towards making a series of videos, or rather, not really making the series of videos, but leveling up the character. That's really where the time issues are going to be. So instead of leveling up another character, I've decided that I'm going to relax that. I'm going to, instead of trying to show you the camps from the perspective of somebody who's there for the very first time, I'm going to just be on my main character. I'm going to be on Sesserdrix, and I'm going to go by each of the camps in the guide, and I'm going to point out important things that I think that you should know. I'm going to show you the landscape of it. For some of these, where the entire zone is important, I'm going to show you the entire zone, show you big landmarks, things like that, and I'll show you the places that I would camp and some of the strategies that I would use. By and large, this will be just a companion to the actual written guide. There's a lot of details in the guide that I will not be putting in here, such as the section where I talk about dots, finding efficiency, all that sort of stuff. I'll probably talk about it from time to time, but it would require so many different sort of test dummies that I wouldn't be able to get anything really great together to show it. So instead of trying to show from the perspective and go into all the details of the guide, this is just going to be a video series showing each of the camps, showing you what's at the camps, what are some of the dangers that you need to look out for, and, you know, just things that you can expect. Yeah. All of these videos will be, I guess the best way to put it is modular. Each of them can be watched and ignored. So if there's one camp that you don't want to look at, just skip that one, go to the next. By and large, my goal in doing this is that since I will be on Sesserdrix, since I won't be leveling another character to do this, I'll be able to just go through in a couple days. I'll be able to record each of these camps. Now, because I'm level 60, I'm obviously going to be way too high level for a lot of these early camps. So in those cases, if the camp is open, first off, I will... I'll show you how things work. I'll show you how to kill things there at that camp, using spells that you would have at about that level. However, if somebody is already on the camp, I'm instead going to take video of them doing their thing, and I'm going to talk about how the camp looks while they're doing it. I don't want to disrupt people's camps, but one of the things that really stopped me from completing this guide in the first place is the Sisters camp in Lesser Fae. It's one of the first videos that I tried to make. It was in the section with the Oasis of Mar, in the section with Misty Story Swapper, with Aviac Island, and then Sisters and Elfay. But I could simply never find that camp open, and so it would be like, well, I'll check tomorrow. and then tomorrow, well, I'll check tomorrow again. And so instead of doing that, instead of waiting for these camps to open, I'm just going to talk about the camps from an outsider's perspective. So that way when you get there, you can work on the little intricacies. You can find out which dots to use yourself, which ones you can use for the best, most efficient play. And yeah, that should be it. I hope you all enjoy this. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to send them. The best way to probably get a hold of me is through Reddit. If you all don't know and you're watching this, there is a subreddit for Project 1999, www.reddit.com/r/project1999. It's a good subreddit. It's a great place for lots of new players. There's a good number of old players there, so I'd recommend going there, and if you have any questions, you can PM me on Reddit and I will get it incredibly fast. Yeah. I hope you all enjoy watching this video series, and yeah, good luck leveling your Necromancer.